Hello everyone, let's get right to it. We got Biyomon. I'm not gonna give her much fanfare. I'm not gonna give her a huge introduction because I am not a huge fan of Biyomon. I don't want to go into the specific reasons why because I'm sure there's someone out there who does like Biyomon and they're already offended, okay? Let's just not drive that stake in any further. We also got the final Digivolution of Agumon. We got Agumon, Greymon, Metal Greymon, and... Oh wait, no, I don't have it? Oh, fine, I guess you can be here and watch it when it happens if that's like important to you or something. Poor tiny Wormmon is going to fight an entire Metal Greymon. Not just like half of it, not a quarter, but an entire Metal Greymon. I can only imagine how intense this is going to be. Okay, let's see. Okay, as predicted, the worm is shooting a static fireball. Metal Greymon is as well. I appreciate that Metal Greymon is playing on the same level as— What? What? What did you— Hey! Agumon! Oh, jeez, what did he do to you? Oh, this is one of those status effect versus strength things, isn't it? You used a bunch of strings at him or something, and then you tripped like a dummy or something, huh? That's right. I mean, I ain't even gonna show them how that battle went down. It ain't worth it. You ain't worth the time. Okay, sorry, I'll let you see this one though. Great. 1 punch, 2 punch, 3 punch. And what's the final one? No strings, okay? Just some there. Yes, that's my boy. So yeah, fool him once, shame on him, this guy. Fool him twice, that, you know, it didn't happen. So don't worry about it. Ooh. Ooh. You don't need to go that far. There's no need to compensate, Agumon. Chill. Final battle. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna friggin' quit. There are only so many times in a day that I can fight a worm. My limit was 3, so this is the 3rd time. I can't do 4, okay? Metal Greymon, that means you gotta do your best, buddy. That means you really gotta pull through for me. Yes! Yes! Only fighting a worm 3 times. Only fighting a worm 3 times. So now we're, of course, left with the final form. Agumon, Greymon, Metal Greymon, more Metal Greymon. Look at that, the HP goes out the butt. It's all 8 of them. Do the other Digimon have final forms with all the HP? Sorry, I keep selecting ones that aren't the one. Oh, I guess they all kind of do. And the attack is, well, it stays 4. What about you, WARGREYMON? Surely WARGREYMON goes 1, 2, 4, and then, really? Still just 4, frickin', come on. Well, hey, we got his final form. Let's shake out a battle. We got 3550, not too much longer to go. I did, you know, that one help wave we got, like I said, we got Biyomon. Other than that, it's just been Edamon's. And Edamon's even attacking me even when it's not a help wave. Edamon's just attacking regular, which is weird. Normally you don't get both at the same time. It really takes the specialness out of help waves, honestly. I guess I should be upset at Metal Edamon. There are so many of them. How do they, as a society, as a community, deal with the fact that there's several of them and they all have the word strongest on their chest? What, like, how do they just kind of like accept that strongest is like, it takes on a different meaning for them? Is this like an etymology kind of situation where, you know, words evolve and they don't mean what they used to? Someone's reclaimed it and changed it? It has to be, otherwise they'd constantly be at war, fighting each other. But then again, I guess it is what monkeys do, isn't it? They're always just bashing each other, trying to get that top spot, get that top banana, get all of the bananas. I mean, they can't have all the bananas or else all of the beta males would die, and then like, you can't be alpha by default, right? You can't run unopposed. Well, man, yeah, I guess that happens all the time in politics. But that is a sad alpha, okay? You need competition. You need to be forged by the flames of war and conflict, okay? It's just a part of our nature, you know? I mean, I don't think it's a given rule. There are lots of people out there that thrive on their own, but, you know, I will say that for my own personal experience, I thrive whenever there's someone I feel like I'm trying to be better than. Hey, look, it's Garbomon. It's romanized as Gabemon, but garbage? Garbage? Who's the weirdo that told a Japanese person that garbage is pronounced garbage? Garbage. Oh, garbage. Oh, you know, I did hear that a lot of Japanese borrowed words from English are borrowed from like the Queen's English, the British English. All right, well, let's warp Digivolve. You know what's gonna happen. Oh my god! It's straight up. Wow! That is the coolest. So that's not in the original D2 version 15th? That's only in the black release? Because that is cool! That's actually like the warp animation from the series. Oh, it was like turn, turn, turn. And then look, he shoots a big ball of fire. It is so intense and powerful that it doesn't even have much of a comet trail behind it. It is just a ball of death. Yeah, you don't have to show me all 8 of its Mentos. Like, it's, you know, I don't have any Mentos. I'm not saying I don't want to have, like, socialist Mentos. I just want maybe 1 Mentos. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just like Mentos. Oh, I wanted to show you something. I actually got this in the mail. Someone actually gave me a lead on a D-Ark, a Digivice D-Ark. Like, not the version 15, but like the original. I want to give them a shout out, but I contacted that, you know, we were talking through Facebook. And, like, I got off Facebook after that whole Cambridge Analytica thing. Plus, I don't really use Facebook that much, so it wasn't a big deal. But now I don't have access to the Digimon or Tamagotchi Facebook groups. But they were like, yeah, go check out, like, buyee.com. You can use them. They're like a proxy service. I'm not sponsored by them. They're a proxy service, though, and basically, you know, you can go to Japanese sites or auction sites, and they can order stuff for you and ship it to you, and that's what I did. And it looks pretty good. They said that they had got one that was basically the exact same as this one, only it didn't have, like, these scratches up here on the face ring, which is not a big deal to me. I can repaint them, but, like, I'm probably just gonna leave it as is. This is so cool. So this is the 3rd in the series of Digivice's release. Note, the 2001, not too much further after the D3. Okay, it's too bright. Can you see? 2000. Oh crap, stuff's falling off my desk. We went D2, D3, D-Ark. Yeah, I'm really interested in giving it a go. It is another pedometer-based pet, pretty much just like the D2 and the D3, only, you know, different Digimon, Lopmon, Guilmon, stuff like that, pertaining to the series that they're from. The pedometer is interesting, though, because you actually would clip this to just anywhere on you. I kind of like it. You don't have to rely on a belt, but you still need belt loops, and then it pedometers like that. It hangs off and it shakes, but let's see. Ooh, that feels good. Oh, what's this? It's a connecty thingy. Oh, cool. Unfortunately, like, this doesn't come with any cards that you can swipe. This right here is where you would swipe the card, I guess. So it didn't come with any of the cards that, you know, you can swipe. It does have connector device spots here, so, you know, ideally you would be able to, you know, connect and fight them like that, which would be neat. I almost want to power it up just to give it a look. Should we do it? We should do it. Looks like a regular old screwdriver will work for it, which is nice. And most of these, you need like a special screwdriver. This one's just like, yeah, no big deal. Pop her open. Your classic CR2032, eh? Oh, patron saint of all digital pets, Gerald. I don't know, you're at least an angel on the list of angels. Guide us as we transfer the soul of this dear Pocket Pikachu color pet into the D-Ark. Yes, we have cracked open the coconut and here comes the meat. Yeah. Probably just gonna throw this one away afterward. It's not like a full charge at all, but we at least just want to see what's going on. Did you hear that? Bandai. Oh, the start of most of the other Digivices, if not all of them. Just set the time, yada yada. Sure, it's noon. Why not? Who will we choose? What? Where's the button to choose stuff? Oh, this is up and down. Okay. Oh, Guilmon, Terriermon, and Renamon. Ah, yes. I'm not too familiar with the series that this one came from, but I do know these Digimon at least. So when you select them, here, let me just select Guilmon here. I like Guilmon a lot. He's got this like hazard sign on him, and oh, okay. Now he's. Oh, that was so cute. No, wait. Can I go back? Can I have the? Wow, the sound is really nice and clear on this one. It's very nice. So let's see. When I select this, I can select the Digimon partners I have. Now, with this Digivice, I read that it actually is the one that introduced the function of needing to win a certain number of times to Digivolve. So if you win 10 times, you get the next one, 15 the next one, and so on and so forth. But if we select the map, this is Area 1, it says. So I suppose this is Area Clear, would be in 8,000 steps. What? 8,000 from the get-go? Are you kidding me? And Cheedio, which is treatment, network, Swan Link. Oh, Swan Link, right. There was a Wonder Swan. There were a couple of games you could actually connect this thing to, which is cool. I don't have a Wonder Swan, so that blows, but what does this button do? What is it? Oh, it turns it off. So you can like save the small amount of batteries, I guess. Okay, so let's check the pedometer. We have 8,000. If I kind of go, ooh, I'm gonna hold this by here up here. It's kind of out of camera, but I'm holding it up by its thingy, and I'm gonna kind of. That's very light. Whoa, very sensitive. This is fantastic. This is even more sensitive than this brand new spanking one I bought for $1 kajillion. I have not seen sensitivity on a pedometer like this since the Dragon Quest one. Oh, Very nice. The thing is, I don't know if I would run this on the channel. I do believe I would like to at one point. Like, I want to, but I just don't really see this being super popular. There are other digital pets that are higher on the list that people want to see. I want to show you more of the version 20th of the V pets, especially that gold one. I want to collect some more Digimon. We only did one run. Seems like such a waste. There are like 60 million Digimon on those devices. I'm very impressed. I eBayed this device, and all I could really find were the version 15th ones, which of course are just more expensive. But back when I first started collecting digital pets again, when I picked back up the hobby, I was looking on eBay, and these are the ones that were coming up mostly. These D-Arks were going for like between $80 and $200, which is extremely high. If you want to go and buy digital pets, probably don't do it on eBay unless you really know what the prices should be, which you'll find those through like those Facebook groups that I have no longer access to. But you know, there are other places. I'm sure forums still exist. Sometime, and if you look hard enough, probably. But through Buy.com and that suggestion that someone gave me, again, I'm not sponsored, I got this for $33, plus the shipping, plus I think I paid like $4 for Buy to do the whole like being my ambassador, getting the product for me from Japan and then shipping it to me. So in the end, you probably end up paying about $50. So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm just happy to have a DR. Like, this was like kind of like my holy grail when I first started collecting. It's not even that special, you know? Like now that I know more about digital pet collecting and all of the digital pets there are to collect, I know that this is small fry compared to certain things, but this was my white whale for a while there. So I'm so happy to have this thing. Hey, Agumon, stop being blurry. But for today's drawing, I'd like to draw a picture of this story that Evinalesca shared with us. It is a sweet story, and I shall share it with you in its entirety here. Kakujo. When I was 10, I won a soft toy Patamon in a crane game, and it was so fat and cuddly that even when the claw opened, it wouldn't drop down. It was so fat, it was just trapped in the claw, and we had to ask the arcade man to come and open the cabinet for us. I loved that Patamon, but eventually my mom threw it out. Man, that sucks. My mom's right, come on. I'd love it if you would draw a super chubby Patamon all wedged up in a crane game claw. It'd bring back fond childhood memories. Thanks so much for the story. My heart got straight up swole when I read that story. That was nice. Now, I won't say all of us, but certainly some of us can identify with the whole parent throwing away a thing that we weren't really quite done with. There are a lot of times out there where our parents, you know, through influence of television or others, or on their own, they come to this conclusion that something that we're into is not, you know, it's not helping our development or something. It's not something that we should be playing with, and that sucks, you know? Like, it starts as simply, man, this pen really is getting bad. It starts with something as simple as just like, you know, you're too old for this, and it can go into stuff like, you know, through some kind of affiliation with the religion or other groups, like they've said that it's not good or it's evil, it'll hurt your kids, yada yada. And it can go to the point where it's like, you can't play with this because you're a boy or a girl, stuff like that, and it sucks. And I've had that happen to me as well, and if it's happened to you, I'm sorry. I mean, at least look forward to the fact that if you're not already an adult, you know, when you get older, you can just buy it all over again. Plus more, you can start buying like fancy figures. Ones that, you know, are more than $15. I'm talking like $80, okay? I mean, whatever the case may be, people will always find a reason to tell you that something that you're doing that's not like conventional by the books is wrong to do. But they're wrong, you know? If it makes you happy and you're not hurting yourself or others, what on earth is the problem? And now it is time for erasing. Ugh, I hate erasing stuff on the edge of paper. You gotta be slightly more patient. Only slightly, but it's still enough to make me whine about it. And there you have it. Evinalesca, thank you for the suggestion, and thank you all for coming by. We'll see you all tomorrow for possibly the boss, probably. I think we're within enough steps to say like, yeah, that's gonna happen. 3,316, come on. Piece of cake. And maybe even our final Digimon partner. I hope so. All we're missing is Gabumon now. Other than, you know, the other secret characters. But I get the feeling that you only unlock them after you beat the game or something. Or maybe only after you collect all the other Digimon, maybe? Anyway, see you tomorrow. Have a good one.